In a world where streaming is king, there are three names who have separated themselves from the pack. Kai Cenat when it comes to Twitch, iShowSpeed when it comes to YouTube, and Adin Ross when it comes to Kick. But the only problem is, where the hell is Adin? Now, going away from your job for a couple of weeks, days, months, whatever the case may be, could be considered a vacation. Submit your hours on your online portal and you're clocking out. But in the streaming world, that just doesn't work like that, especially when you're the face of a specific company. Like when you're a once-in-a-generational talent, and some would even say a game changer at 22, going away just isn't something that people do.
Twitch was dominated and pretty much solely owned. There was a monopoly on this fucking platform by the weird Dungeons and Dragons poggers fools. It's all love and it's with respect and love. But Adin came in. I don't know if you guys remember, he got clowned by these fools and they hated him. They kept so hard and tried to push Adin out. Fought that battle dolo, and I watched, bro. I watched in real time with my own two eyes. Kai, Speed, look up to this fool, and not in any sort of disrespectful, weird way. That's just what it was, bro. He was fucking Adin.
Now, like Banks said, Adin Ross is a game changer. He is a name that is synonymous with streaming, and he's big in the industry. But a break for almost 2 months now has a lot of people wondering what the heck is going on.
Adin, thank you so much for the track call. Adin, I miss you. Adin, you're going to that Michael Rubin party today? B-Tac, please.
You have no excuse not to stream to your audience, dog. Sorry, I love you. I know we go through shit, but you need to give them fire-ass streams. You were before Kai. You were before Speed. You were the originator, dog. Everybody collaborated with you to get put on. You started streaming with celebrities and rappers and everything. You started this shit, Adin. Remember who the fuck you are and wake the fuck up. People watch you playing 2K and you suck ass at 2K. Give them fucking quality streams. I'm sorry if I'm being harsh right now. And when I love you, I gotta say the truth. I can't be a yes man and kiss your ass like all your homies probably do because you take them around the world and have fun.
Now, because he is a big mainstay on the internet, it's almost entirely impossible to go this amount of time without people starting to theorize where you are and finding out where you've been as well. During this hiatus, Adin has been seen. He's been at the all-white parties. He's been in vacation photos, you know, going on yachts and stuff like that.
Adin Ross wore this AP Royal Oak perpetual calendar covered in diamonds that sell for nearly 700 grand. And up here on Jay-Z's wrist is the most expensive watch of the night, a vintage Rolex Daytona reference 6270, where one of these recently sold at auction for $4.2 million.
Now, I'm gonna say this is one of the things that I don't like about the internet. People should be allowed to take a break without all this interference. And I get it. A lot of people do depend on Adin Ross, his streams, his success, and ultimately his content to make their content. We're guilty of that over here on this channel. But I want to give him some bail. He's been streaming for long extended periods of time, making entertainment, having to one-up himself for years at this point now. Some of it has come at different costs, the detriment of maybe relationships that we don't see behind closed doors. He's had to miss out on different events that he probably couldn't attend because at the end of the day, he was trying to set up some streams to entertain the masses in the audience. And some of these attempts at stuff did not work. You got to remember those failures also weigh on you heavy, like when he started to try to make his own streaming group and it just wasn't going the way that he thought it would go. But at the end of the day, he should be able to at least step away from the computer and get detached. One, not only to enjoy his money, his family, and reap the benefits of his rewards, because what good is having a lot of money if you can't spend the money and enjoy the money? And two, for his own mental sanity. I'm not gonna lie to you, content creation is taxing. From the one-upping culture to the hate mail to the criticisms to all that, it is very taxing to be a content creator. So I think it actually is very healthy to step away from that. Get your legs up, get active for a while, and take yourself away from a computer and experience real life. Another thing I want to add is ultimately this will make him a better content creator when he does come back to the scene. If he experiences real life, has different perspectives, it'll make his reactions greater. It'll spark new ideas because he's around new people who aren't even in the same field. He'll come back better for this. Now, like I said earlier, people are dependent on Adin Ross's streams to make content. He's a big figure and they're dependent on him, the content, the name, all that stuff to just make their own content, to be honest with you. And with him being gone, a lot of people are being a little bit weird about the disappearance.
When is Adin streaming again? Appreciate the sub. He probably left you in the dust. I don't think he's ever coming back to this bullshit again, and I don't blame him. I'm so happy he left you in the dust. He got money out of you, and that's all he wanted. He got it.
The first Adin stream back is going to be with Trump. It makes the most sense. He's got to come back with a banger. I know Adin went to Mar-a-Lago. It makes sense.
Now, whether it's the bits and pieces that Adin Ross has laid out, the clues, the pictures, all those things, there have been a lot of assumptions as to where Adin Ross has been, and some of them are starting to get nasty and kind of disrespectful.
Me and Adin Ross went to this Kings before the Miami Heat game. He took me there. Thought, Adin, come back to streaming, bro. Stop stopping. Get off the lean, nigga. Come back to streaming, bro.
Now, throughout the hiatus, Adin Ross has been letting people know that he's okay and that he's going to return to streaming via his social medias. On June 8th, he put out a tweet that says, "Hey guys, about to undergo surgery very soon. I'll keep everyone updated and I love you guys. And it's interesting because people don't really realize what people are going through in front of the camera. Sure, they're able to entertain you for hours on end and they might talk about some stuff, but deep down, Adin probably has some pains going on and that's why he needs to take care of the surgery. Now, it could be totally cosmetic, but I'm not gonna put that on him here. I'm just gonna take for face value that says he had to go and do some surgery and he'll be back soon. And then on July 5th, he delivered a voice memo that said, you know, I'm basically about to come back to streaming soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit go live like any day, any second, any minute maybe. I'm ready though. It's been a long time. Good break, good mental break. Very good mental break, much needed, but we're back.
Now, we're not a gossip channel, so we're not gonna sit here and theorize why this grown man decided to take a break from his job at this point, because after doing it for so many years, that's the only thing it can be classified as. It can be a fun job, but it is a job. But his disappearance does bring forth some questions. And they're not necessarily about him, but more so about the audience and how they're acting towards him. Why is it that many streamers have developed these communities that are basically cult-like followings who will sit there, sift through all this information, hours upon hours of stream, pictures, tweets, all these things, just to give theories about what's going on, despite the recent events that have been going on in the internet sphere where we're learning that these people are not who they say they are. Now, I get it. The down-to-earth relatability of these hour-long streams can create a very, very strong parasocial relationship. And especially with some of the terminology that's being used, I've literally heard people get lost in the sauce and the idea that these people are truly their genuine friends and that they know each other. It's getting to the point where it's kind of getting a little weird. Not only are these fan accounts still posting Adin Ross on a daily basis and still getting thousands upon thousands of likes without him creating new content. And trust me, he's not the only one. When people like Corey Kenshin go and disappear, people do the same thing and people are just fiending for other people to create content about them. But we've also seen attempts at creating AI versions of these streamers or content creators in order to satisfy that itch that needs to be scratched.
Don't worry, man. Punch the shit out of it right now. Do it. More. Break it. More. Punch it. Stand up and punch it. Stand up. More. Do it more.
Yo,
it's black. It's done. It's gross. I need my shit. Hey, one more thing.
And what I don't want to happen is what happened to Gabby Hanna not too long ago when she was taking her year-long hiatus and a fan spotted her and ran up on her like some delusional, crazed person.
Yes, do it! That's my song Glass House. Point your finger, pull the trigger, throw them up your trail, you'll get yours eventually. I climbed out of my head and walked this over the top without a body on this beat, so I can take a load. It's just a matter of time.
I'm glad that she took it that way, but if you know your favorite content creator wants some sort of breaks from social media or the internet presence or whatever the case may be, you as a fan should have enough respect to then reciprocate that love or that energy that they are giving to you as a follower of their community. Let them breathe. I do think it depends on the type of content creator and what audience they do cultivate. Trust me, it matters. There's been a difference in my personal life when people recognize me from this platform and another platform. One of these platforms, they come at me super crazed, and the other platform, they just hate me for my basketball takes. Another question that I've been seeing people have is, why is it that when Adin Ross is not streaming, that the news cycle constantly keeps being surrounded around him? During his hiatus, there's been a lot of talks about the potential negative reasons and rumors as to why he would stop streaming.
Adin used to put speed on E-dates with grown-ass bitches when he was 16. Shit, that was snitching, but nigga, it can't matter that much.
Fuck the gambling. He was in Miami, bro. Fuck Miami, bro. Slow down. Like, you got the bread. Just have fun on stream, bro. He might have to rebrand his chat a little bit, because they all, like, I ain't gonna lie, his shit is fucked, though. It ain't about Adin alone. The shit that's gonna fuel this nigga is his chat. I'm gonna tell you what you gotta hear, Adin. Delete the community, make a new community. Take out anybody who gets out of line within the community.
Now, I will say this. Adin Ross, of course, is a big figure, so that's why people are naturally gonna continue to talk about him. And some of this stuff might be a little bit too much information coming from some of these people, but if we listen to what Kai said, he might be giving us a peek behind that curtain as to a potential conversation him and Adin may have had, or hell, even some of the stuff that he's had to deal with as being a bigger streamer, is that his community can sometimes be toxic. And this may be a reason why you want to completely separate yourself from the entire situation. I can remember the time where Kai Cenat did his Union Square event, and after that he was talking about how people were finding his mom in her home in New York and how that was really taking him away from doing content because he didn't know if it was mentally worth it all.
And to the reporters, paint me in this picture that I'm not, please, I beg y'all, bro. You feel me? Just leave my family out of it. There is no reason why y'all are showing up to my mom's house with tinted windows, with a big ass camera in the back of y'all stuff, going into my mom's house and recording them. I can handle it. You feel what I'm saying? I can do whatever y'all want to say about me, whatever y'all want to do. I can take it to the chin. I can handle it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could totally understand why somebody would want to take a step away if that's the type of community that you cultivated. But I agree with Kai. Take a step back so you don't have to deal with all of that and rebrand when you do come back. And the third question that people are having is, Adin Ross was the biggest figure on Kick. And I'm not gonna say I enjoyed all of Adin Ross's content, but trust me, he was definitely one of the better people on Kick. And since he's been gone, it's been running rampant and falling off. Kick's average English speaking concurrent viewers has gone down 13,000 since May 25th. And Kick's total watch time has plummeted since the last time Adin did that Catch a Predator stream with Vitaly. I mean, the site as a whole has gone down 50% in website traffic. And then if we think about some of the casts and creators that are on the platform, I don't know if they could weather a storm with those being the leading guys and faces of Kick. Look, we wish the best for Adin Ross on this channel because, again, this content creation stuff can be a lot. And at the end of the day, there's not too many people who care about you. They're only using you for the click. So especially if this is a mental health recovery, physical recovery, time to see your friends, time to see your family, take as much time as you need. And that's my opinion. Come back, like Kai said, and rebuild your community if that's the thing that was making you want to step away from the game, but don't rush and don't be in a place in which you don't have to be. It will be regretful if Adin Ross didn't ever come back, but if that's what's going to give you peace and sanity, hell, you've done a lot. So who am I to ultimately judge if you leave? But let me know what you guys think about Adin Ross's appearance down below.